What if I told you that I could move 900 pounds with one finger? Well, not only can I move it with any finger on either hand, I can move it side to side with very little effort. It turns out that the technique for performing this feat of strength is instrumental to riding a motorcycle well also. So if you want to see me move 900 pounds with one finger, stay tuned till the end of this video and I'll demonstrate it for you. And we'll talk about how it can make you a better rider as well. The lack of understanding on the part of a lot of riders on how to move a heavy weight with a single hand while riding a motorcycle leads to a lot of crashes and corners. You know, there's more that goes into cornering a motorcycle than what we talk about today. But today we're going to be laser focused on one aspect of cornering a motorcycle well, or turning a motorcycle for that matter, technique called countersteering. Countersteering, when explained, is one of those things that sounds kind of foreign to new riders and sometimes even experienced riders. And honestly, it does sound a little counterintuitive when you think about it. If I'm riding a motorcycle in a straight line and I want to turn to the right, I push on that right hand grip, motorcycle leans right, and it turns right. Same way for the opposite direction. If I want to turn left, I push left, motorcycle leans left, and turns left. In a nutshell, that's how countersteering is performed, but the physics behind why it works the way it does is a little more detailed. And there are other videos that will explain the physics for you, so for this video, we'll keep it simple. Remember, push right, push left, go left. It's as simple as that. If you're the type of rider who has to learn from experience, and some of you are, go out to an empty parking lot or a deserted road and ride in a straight line. Get up to about 25 to 40 miles per hour where it's easiest to experiment with this, but rest assured this technique works at any speed. And simply push on the left hand grip and notice how the motorcycle will drift to the left. Push on the right hand grip, the motorcycle drifts to the right. You can easily guide the motorcycle back and forth just by pushing on the hand grips left and right. You'll notice that the motorcycle leans left and turns left and leans right and turns right when you press on that left or right hand grip. So it's easiest to do that on an open parking lot and just swerve the motorcycle back and forth gently as you get a feel for pressing on those hand grips. Or if you want exercises to help with countersteering or any other riding skill, become a member of MCrider. You'll get access to the digital field guide, or you can order a copy of the standard field guide or a leather-bound field guide, and I'll send it from my shop. I've got them in a box right over there. I'll send them from my shop directly to your home, and you can get out on any open parking lot and practice the exercises we'll talk about. But many riders still believe there are other ways to turn a motorcycle. You know, some believe that a motorcycle turns by leaning alone, so they're going to lean to the side of the motorcycle and thinking that their body weight is turning the motorcycle. Some riders think that turning the handlebars, you know, like you want to go right, if you turn the handlebars to the right, the motorcycle's going to go right, or if you turn the handlebars to the left, the motorcycle's going to go left. But here's an example of a rider who's working way too hard, and he doesn't quite have the technique down. You can see from his riding experience trying to get around this corner. You know, there's a motorcycle training school in California called the California Superbike School, and they created a motorcycle to demonstrate that leaning alone or body weight is not the proper technique to turn a motorcycle. It's called the no BS bike or the no body steering bike. The idea is simple. The motorcycle's got an extra set of handlebars, so it's got the standard handlebars that you control the motorcycle with, and then they've hard mounted a set of handlebars above that. So the rider gets up to speed and they use those hard mounted handlebars and try to control the motorcycle with their body weight alone. You can see in this exercise that this rider's not having a whole lot of luck controlling the motorcycle using body weight alone. So it's easy to see from that clip that your body weight has little to do with turning a motorcycle, though it can help reduce the lean angle some by adjusting the center of gravity on the motorcycle. So if you lean further into the corner, that's going to allow the motorcycle to stand more upright, but it has very little to do with turning the motorcycle. That all comes with countersteering and putting pressure on the proper hand grip. I often tell people, unless you're riding in a MotoGP race, there's very little reason to work hard or to lean off a motorcycle. If you're shifting your body weight all over the motorcycle or you're physically exhausted after a ride, you're either riding too fast for the streets or you're doing something wrong out on the motorcycle. In fact, when your technique is right, it takes very little effort to move a 900-pound motorcycle from one side of the road to the other, and it can be done with one finger on either hand. And all of this magic of moving a 900-pound weight with one finger has nothing to do with feats of strength, but understanding proper motorcycle technique. Till next week, guys, it's Kim with MCrider, and I'll see you on the road. There's a whole lot more to MCrider than just the weekly videos. Go to MCrider.com/member. You'll get instant access to the forums and the field guide. You get ad-free MCrider videos and a whole lot more. Go to MCrider.com/member for all the details.